Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, Trine Divine Tarot. I'm Trine. I'm here to do a love reading for you today. How you all doing? I missed you guys. Let's get right into the energy. 2 overall energies for my beautiful collective in love. Let's see what the angels have to say for the collective in love. Let's see. Okay, there's one, another one. Ooh, okay. All right. So somebody's made it over the mountain, like Mount Everest. There's a big time challenge. There's a big time obstacle. Okay, but it's time to celebrate. Somebody's celebrating a win and a victory, and it has to do with some sort of love connection. Okay, maybe someone's available now. Maybe someone has found the courage to approach their person, and you know, the world didn't explode. Okay, it actually went well. Okay, somebody was like dreading making a move, but the move was made, and it's time to celebrate because it was a success. Okay, it's time to pop that champagne. Somebody really made it over the hump, made it over something very challenging. And also there could have been a chilly willy divide there where there wasn't much communication going on, but there needed to be a shift and a change, and somebody wasn't recognizing that. But when somebody did, okay, they made the adjustments and they made it over the mountain and into the valley. Okay, all right, it says celebration. You're ready to bring in new and exciting things into your life. Pop that champagne. Also, there was the tower moment that happened that created a shift and a change in somebody's love life. Okay, and then we have the mountain, the blockage. Okay, do you see that mountain range? Okay, Mount Everest. It was hard, it was tough, it was grueling. But I just feel like somebody's receiving their wish fulfillment. And if it has to do with a love situation, it's a yes. Okay, all right. Mountain, know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Okay, so somebody had their guard up. Somebody was very chilly-willy. Okay, so somebody had to be very strategic about the approach. Somebody knew that they couldn't be too pushy with their person, and you know, they rolled the dice and they took the chance when they were guided to take it, and it was a win, it was a victory. Okay, so now there's a brand new beginning. I'm feeling like this is like a new love or a new love story. We're at the beginning phases. Okay, so everything's very, very potent. Everybody's on their best behavior. But also I feel like somebody came into alignment with their soulmate, their twin flame energy, whatever you want to call it. And also somebody's ready to dedicate themselves. That somebody's found the one. That's what I'm feeling. Somebody has found the one, and now they're thinking marriage vibes. I'm telling you, somebody's, and this could be out of character for this person, thinking that was never going to happen for them, or they're not the marrying type. Okay, you aren't until you are, until love comes knocking at your door. Okay, what do I want to say? Let's see. Okay, somebody's ready for this. All right, both parties involved. Why is celebration? Why are we? I'm just splitting the fucking deck. Excuse my language. Marriage, the card of marriage, Hierophant. Okay, and then the Ace of Cups. All right, somebody loves somebody truly, madly, deeply. They're all in their feels. They're very emotional about their person. Everything reminds someone of their person. Somebody's been tearing up in the car listening to love songs, tearing up. Okay, they're really on, you're really on, collective, your person's mind. Okay, for the long haul. This is the marriage card, the Hierophant. That's just splitting the deck and just confirming what I just told you. Okay. All right, another one. Why celebration and mountain here? Okay, like somebody found the person they want to marry. Twin flame. I called it. I said it first. Okay, so this is not out in the open. Somebody is eating, breathing, and sleeping my collective's energy. They're deep in their feels. They feel like they found their counterpart. These are 2 wolves howling in the night for each other. There's a lot of daydreaming. There's a lot of dreamy energy here. I don't know if they've come out with it just yet. I feel like the connection was made, or on one side anyways. Somebody's just like, that's the one. That's the one for me. Okay. So they're planning on doing something about it. Okay. So things are manifesting, as we say. Things are cooking. All right, another one. You could be dealing with a feminine energy. You could be dealing, I could be speaking with a feminine energy. I could be speaking with a Pisces or a Cancerian at this time. If those resonate, they don't have to be, okay? Why is the twin flame energy here with the moon? Wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. What is he holding? He's holding the gold chalice. Somebody's made their choice. Somebody knows who they want to spend the rest of their life with. Somebody knows who their twin flame is. They could have been a casual dater with all these other cups, okay? They could have been in that bachelor, bachelorette energy, but no more, okay? Somebody is firm on their decision. They've made their pick. Their cup is only glowing for one, okay? And you're their wish come true. But there are spies, or this person is keeping tabs. There is a spy in the ceiling, okay? Definitely might be coming from all these other cup energies, okay? Like I said, you know, just because this person was a casual dater didn't mean that whoever he or she was encountering didn't form some sort of attachment, okay? This is like a Don Juan energy or something like that. One of these cups, you know, could have felt a little deeper than this person, but this person does have somebody tracking them, okay? Keeping tabs on their life, on their love life, their comings, their goings, okay? Their social media, something like that. But this person has made their choice, and they're kind of hiding it for now, but it will all come out in the open in the end, okay? So yeah, somebody's all lit up for somebody. All right. Another one for the collective. Oh, I can. I'm so good lately. Here it is, the Four of Wands, the twin flame. They think that you're their 11 and vice versa. Together you make the Four of Wands. Somebody's dreaming about what the life would be like with you, the future, what it would be like to live with you, to move in together, to start a family, to build things on firm foundation, to build a life together. I already said it, and it's here, the Four of Wands. All right. Another one for the collective. Two wanted to jump. Oh, okay. So somebody's surrendering. Somebody's surrendering to love. Okay, somebody's been very guarded to a real connection for whatever reasons, you know, maybe past traumas, past histories. So this person is someone that has always kept things a little casual to be safe. But now somebody has made their choice. They're holding their Ace of Wands, their choice, their decision. They're surrendering to a love connection because they can't shake their person's energy, all right? The wounded warrior. Okay, and those nines bring in changes, okay? So, yeah, if this person wasn't into spirituality and tarot or religion or anything else like that, they are now, okay? They feel like this could possibly be a past life connection. We have this Six of Cups here. A lot of emotions. I could be speaking with water signs, but just the energy is a lot of emotions, deep felt feelings that somebody just can't push to the wayside or push aside and just be like, oh, it's just, you know, just one of those things. But it's not. It's like a true connection. Okay, somebody feels like very familiar and very comfortable, even though they don't know them that well, okay? There's some sort of past history there, but I'm more feeling that red thread energy, that red thread that tethers us from one lifetime to another with people that we loved, okay? So I just feel like somebody found their red thread, and the universe is acknowledging it. Yes, that's the one, okay? Pop the champagne. All right, another one. Okay, so somebody was fooling themselves. Somebody was fooling themselves because, you know, they weren't thinking that they were the marrying type, or, you know, Somebody's taking a leap of faith forward and moving in the right direction, throwing caution to the wind. But this, I do feel with this Fool energy, they were fooling themselves and quite possibly collective fooling you. If you know who, you know, the person on your mind or this person that's about to make a move towards you, okay? Put yourself where you need to be. This is a collective reading. Okay, so somebody's taking charge of the situation, bridging the gap and making it happen. They have a plan in order, okay? And also he's holding the Akashic records. The Akashic records are those past life records, okay? So somebody's taking charge and making a move. You or them. Here they come. They're coming forward. They're just waiting for somebody to turn on that lighthouse, okay? Or they feel like somebody is their lighthouse. Somebody was idling in the middle of the ocean, not knowing where to go, not knowing where to port. But from a distance, this little light flickered, it turned on, and out of nowhere, this ship came racing in to the shoreline, ready to port, okay? That ship's like, that's my lighthouse. And that lighthouse says, that's my ship. Things that you've been hoping, wishing, and praying for are arriving, okay? Within the week, within the next 2 weeks, within the longest, within the next 3 months, okay? Or this connection might have been established maybe 3 months prior. That's when like the feeling really set in, okay? And maybe that's when somebody really started to surrender to what this could possibly be, okay? All right, let's see. What's on that ship? Oh, somebody's obsessed. The goddamn devil. I'm shoving him back in. The devil's been appearing too often in my reads. This is like the 3rd time. Oh, all right, devil. Get back in the deck. Could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, okay? But somebody, I don't know. All right, what is this? The Magician, the devil's helper. So this person, this energy is a force to be reckoned with. They have their eye on the prize, and they have everything it takes to make it happen, okay? So also that's with that Fool energy, the you know, there was some sort of game playing, some sort of illusion, you know. It's just somebody's ready now, and they weren't ready until they found the right one. And I feel like the connection just, it happened out of nowhere. Also, I feel like somebody's been hiding this with the moon. It could have happened, you know, with the twin, it could have happened like 2 years ago or something like that. This person has been holding back for quite some time, but they're ready to speed things up. Because with that wounded warrior energy, they're ready to let down their wall and allow it to happen, allow it to manifest, okay? All right, the Hierophant again at the bottom. So somebody that never used to have marriage on their mind is thinking in that way, okay? All right, let's see. What else can we tell the collective regarding the situation? I don't want to say it, but it wants to come out. Side pieces. Somebody had a lot of side pieces. Okay. Side piece on the side. I don't know if that pertains to anybody. All right, what else can we tell the collective regarding this reading? The Lovers. I told you. Here it is. The Lovers. The Lovers are coming back together, okay? They love you. And they want this to be a mutual feeling. They want you to love them as much as they love you, okay? A passionate connection, shared vision and values. Shared vision and values is the Hierophant card, okay? It tried to show itself twice. It's still here. I'm taking the deck. I'm holding it, okay? I'm putting it on the table like this. So Hierophant is here. So that's a spiritual connection. Embrace, okay? So like I said, there's chemistry. They feel comfortable in your presence. Oh, here it is. It says, find peace with your current state of being. All right, they feel very comfortable. They feel very at peace with your energy, and that's the draw. That's the attraction. Okay, because they feel like they've always put on a front for others, or like I said, kept things casual, kept things, you know, at an arm's length for protection. But that's not how they want to behave with you. They want to embrace. They want to be as close as they can. They want to wrap their arms around you and never let go. All right, another one for the collective in love. I don't know what that was. Okay, here they come to set the record straight. All right, they may be doing a pop-in. They are beelining it to your house. Okay, setting the record straight. So coming forward, doing what they have to do, saying what they have to say. You know, the truth shall set you free. I feel like that's about to go down. Okay. Let's see. So this might be coming from the rat's nest that's keeping tabs on this energy here, this relationship. It says watching it go down, enjoying the gossip. Okay. Movies could be significant. Going to the movies could be significant. Your first date could be going to the movies, or you both might love movies. I don't know. We have like we have the red curtain, and we have popcorn, and it says enjoying. And then it says enjoying the gossip. Okay, so you can take that any kind of way. I feel like that could be like a mutual, I don't know, like a common bond or something. Okay, let's see what else. All right, we have kick to the curb. All right, I already saw somebody's like a casual dater, and, you know, or had side pieces or whatever the case is. Or if somebody had like somebody at the time that was just casual, but maybe that other person felt deep, there was a deeper connection, they were being fooled. The magician energy is here. I'm telling you, this could be, I don't know, somebody that's very flirtatious, somebody that's a catch, somebody, you know, but they're kicking them to the curb and making space for you, collective. Okay. All right, let's see what else. Oh, okay, we have deception. Okay. False illusions. Wait, I keep saying, here he is, the illusionist. Okay, that's a magician energy. Okay. False illusions. Okay. So this person also could be in trouble, you know, for leading people on. And one of these cups out of the, you know, the 9 of cups and those 8 that were all scattered around, one of those might be coming back to haunt somebody. Okay. It says, I feel like somebody thought the connection was deeper than it was, and they got fooled. Well, maybe they didn't get fooled. Okay. Maybe that's just how they felt. They felt a little deeper than somebody else felt for them, and maybe they couldn't help it. But now that they see somebody is totally kind of, you know, not giving them the same attention, being a little chilly-willy, setting boundaries, not calling as often, not going out as often, something like that, they're getting the picture. So now they might feel a little deceived, okay? And they might be seeking some sort of retribution, so be careful. I'll just read it one more time. False illusions, scarcity mentality, falling into bad habits. Okay. And then we have declutter. Okay. So somebody might be trying to trap somebody, keep somebody behind glass, keep somebody isolated. It says, okay. It says let go of old items. And it says giving kick to the curb. All right. And that decluttering energy, like I said, somebody could have like many side pieces, a casual dater, you know, especially if in this day and age when you can get on all those dating sites. You think they're only talking to you? No, there's like 10 other ones, but they make it seem like they're only talking to you. Okay. So that's what I feel. Let go of old items, create a new sacred space for yourself. So somebody's letting go of those old items and they're creating a new sacred space, they feel spiritually aligned with someone. Okay. All right. One more of these. Okay. We have getting a room. I told you, this is a casual dater. They might sleep around. but somebody's ready to put those energies in. Okay, this is somebody that would hook up, whatever that, okay. All right, you know, people, this is a new day and age, okay? And I'm terrified of shit like that. I'm terrified of getting STDs. That's one of my fear. All right. So there's a big long checklist before you enter into my body. Okay. So, but this person could have been like very casual, and like hook up a lot. Says getting a room. Okay. All right. So let's see. Oh, sexual protection. All right. Well, you know, this could be the one for you. If you feel like you want to be intimate with this person or intimate with them in the future, I would definitely, you know, it's a sexual protection. You're an adult, you know what that means. Okay. All right. It is the love exchange here for this love story. Ooh. I really fumbled you and now I'm paying the price. That one is coming out quite frequently. Okay. Somebody wanting love, but not doing what it takes to really embrace what that means. Okay. Being committed to one person, dedicating yourself to one person, not entertaining the masses. Okay. Like maybe it was presented to them. Okay. It was acknowledged, but nothing was done about it. I just feel like somebody wasn't ready to put away their bachelorette ways. Okay, but this person cannot shake your energy. So it's like they're ready to do the unthinkable. All right, they're ready to commit to something real. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, that got stuck out there. Okay, it says, I crave you. I crave you. It says, I can't keep pretending that I'm okay without you. See, the magician, the illusionist, you're my everything. That comes out a lot too. This is a big deck. So, one more. Let's see. Okay, I can't stop thinking about you. I said it with the moon energy. Somebody's eating, breathing, and sleeping my collective's energy right now, and it's like overwhelming that they have to do something. Okay, we are forever soul and heart connected. The red thread energy. This is why it's coming out while we're wrapping this up. Just to reiterate what things I've already called out. Okay, we are forever soul and heart connected. That is that red thread energy. Somebody feels like they found you again in this lifetime. The world energy is here also. You are my total world. I'm going to leave it here for you, collective. I hope this message helped you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps me out so much. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all that information is in the description box below. Until next time, baby dolls.